Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I want to talk about how AMC likely has tens of billions, if not hundreds of billions, if not trillions of synthetic shares, but how Adam Aron is likely coordinating with the SEC right now to trap the shorts and cause the squeeze. Stay tuned and let's make some money. And now I want to dive straight in with the key information. So, you may say, Tom, there is absolutely no way that Adam Aron is coordinating with the SEC to trap these shorts. But the crazy thing is, it's actually happened in the past, and it caused one of the previous short squeezes. This article says, did you know the largest litigation against the SEC was due to the seller boxing of a stock trading in the billions on a daily, a $3.87 trillion lawsuit against the SEC. So it says the suit against the SEC contends between June 1st, 2004 and October 28th, 2005. Between this time frame, a total of 2.25 trillion phantom shares of CMKM diamonds were sold into the public markets through legitimate brokers, illegitimate broker-dealers, market makers, hedge funds, ex-clearing transactions, and private transactions. So it turns out there was actually executives in the company working alongside these market makers, brokers and dealers issuing trillions of synthetic shares, and therefore they had legitimate, actual, verifiable proof of all of these synthetics. Now again, with AMC and especially with Ape, Adam Aron now has this same verifiable, actual, provable truth of Ape synthetics. But interestingly, it says at some date prior to June 1st, 2004, the SEC in concert with the DOJ, together combined with Robert Maheu and others to utilise CMKM diamonds for the purpose of trapping a number of widely dispersed entities and persons who were believed to be engaged in naked short selling of CMKM diamond stock and seller boxing the company. So basically the SEC, the DOJ and one of the executives of CMKM diamonds set up a trap for these short sellers and caused the squeeze. So you may say, okay, Tom, who is Robert Maheu? He wasn't actually an original director of CMKM Diamonds. He actually used to work for the FBI, and CMKM Diamonds hired him on as an executive when they realised just how much naked shorting was actually happening. Obviously, this Robert Maheu guy had a lot of connections at the Department of Justice and at the SEC, and he really knew his stuff on how to expose crime. It says the SEC worked in cooperation with the Department of Justice and the Department of Homeland Security to take the covert operation to a whole new level, as they believed and developed evidence that said short sellers were utilising their activities to illegally launder monies. And it says the government went to great lengths to set up this operation and fulfill its purpose, but no arrests were made. But it says in lieu of prosecution, the people involved were granted immunity in exchange for statements and repayment of illegal monies obtained. Therefore, even though the short sellers didn't end up going to jail, the SEC orchestrated this short squeeze, thereby stripping these short sellers of their illegal monies generated. Now obviously that short squeeze went towards paying back the investors and the shareholders of CMKM Diamonds. However, some other shareholders decided to turn around and sue the SEC because they don't feel they made enough money from the squeeze. Now obviously the story of CMKM Diamonds does go much deeper than that, and someone that I think has covered the story really well is of course Biggums. Biggums has tweeted a few times and has made a few videos about CMKM Diamonds before, and I think the story is really interesting and is definitely something we should keep an eye on. It definitely gives Adam Aron the possibility of coordinating with the Department of Justice short seller investigation, basically to trap and to squeeze these shorts. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to sign up to Moomoo right now using the link in the description below. Moomoo is currently giving away 13 free shares, which is the most free shares that Moomoo has ever given away. Moomoo is very easy to use, it's incredibly customizable, they've got tons of technical indicators and advanced charting tools. From Moomoo's latest customer agreement, they officially state they do not sell your order flow to market makers like Citadel, and therefore Moomoo is brilliant for buying those AMC, those Ape and those GameStop shares. And on top of that, Froggy Styles has tweeted saying AMC shares owed, aka uncovered AMC shorts, totals 5.5 billion shares minimum. And he said, yes, this is the same money indicator that I used for the Tesla squeeze as well. And if you didn't actually know, this is the money flow index indicator. This basically totals all of the new shorts reported in the lit markets and the dark pools and offsets those against the shorts that have been bought back or the shorts that have been closed out. And what this is basically showing is there's 5.5 billion unclosed short positions on AMC, if not even more. Now this is therefore showing there's at least 5.5 billion synthetic AMC shares. Now I originally thought there was only around 2, maybe 3 billion synthetics, but after reading this story about CMKM diamonds, I think it could potentially be a lot more. It actually wouldn't surprise me if there's 5 billion synthetics, if not 50 billion, if not potentially 2.2 trillion, if not more. And he said these shares owed are a group of IOUs, FTDs, synthetics, or any beneficially owned share created to give you a non-registered share. This is basically a sum total of all of the FTDs created under the bona fide market maker exemption, any of the IOUs given to you by your broker in place of a real share, and basically any beneficially owned share created to give you a non-registered share. So it's basically 5.5 billion uncovered or unclosed out AMC shorts, AMC synthetics, FTDs, and IOUs. And on top of this, as Crystal Ball Stocks has tweeted, he said the ape price doesn't add up with the reported number of shares outstanding and the market capitalization. Now obviously you'll know that a few weeks ago on the 30th of August, Yahoo was reporting there was only 5.1 million shares of ape, not 517 million, and it was also reporting a market cap of 4.93 billion. Now using a market cap for ape of $4.93 billion, even if they were using the full 517 million shares, that'd give a share price of $8 or $9. The fact they're using only 5.1 million shares means that ape should be trading at $800 or $900. And you may say, Tom, this was surely just a glitch on Yahoo from the 30th of August. It's been like 2 weeks since the 30th, and therefore it should all be fixed. But if I load up Yahoo right now and even refresh the Yahoo page, we can still see they're reporting a market cap of 4.49 billion and a shares outstanding of only 5.17 million. Therefore, either only 5.17 million ape shares have been delivered to shareholders, and they haven't delivered over 500 million shares, and they're also still reporting an incorrect market capitalization. I think this just goes to show that any of these trading platforms, any of these brokers, and any of these data providers don't actually know how many ape shares or how many AMC shares actually exist. Clearly, some market makers are telling them there's 500 million, some market makers are telling them there's only 5 million, and some market makers must be telling them there's at least 5 billion shares. Therefore, these data providers simply don't know the right number, and therefore, even though it's been over 2 weeks since Crystal Ball's previous tweet, Yahoo still doesn't have the correct number of shares or the correct market capitalization. Now, something that I do think is brilliant for AMC is Adam Aron taking one step closer to that dreaded AMC and Disney partnership that I think could very well cause the squeeze. Adam Aron tweeted saying Disney and AMC do huge movie business together, and I've said for years that the consumer's vicarious quest for content allows both movie theatres and streamers to thrive. So I'm thrilled that tens of millions of Disney Plus subscribers now get perks exclusively at AMC theatres. This is again another step closer in the AMC Disney partnership, as Disney is now offering special screenings at AMC theatres. I do think AMC's next plan of action is either to form a joint partnership with Disney or to let Disney acquire and merge with AMC. This would effectively cause those shorted AMC shares to be recalled, as they wouldn't be able to short the new entity until the new entity has been created, and therefore that would cause the AMC squeeze. And now on top of that, as Spence tweeted, he said, imagine if Disney started buying up ape shares to 1, gain voting power and ownership for a quarter of the price of AMC common shares, and 2, to help its new partner clear off billions in debt for a fair price stake in the company. Disney could effectively cause the ape squeeze all on their own by buying up ape shares to effectively help AMC raise more cash to pay off its debt, and also so Disney can acquire voting power in the underlying AMC company. Obviously, ape shares still provide 1 vote at AMC meetings, and therefore they don't even need to convert their ape shares into AMC shares. They can continue buying more ape to help pay down the debt, and they can still obtain a voting ownership. Therefore, a Disney and AMC partnership could even cause the AMC squeeze without Disney even needing to acquire the AMC company. But guys, be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments below. And as always guys, be sure to ding that notification bell, because that way you'll be alerted when I upload a new video. Cheers.